Welcome to Chicago, a city known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and its ghosts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the Windy City's most spine-chilling tales, the story of Mary's ghost. But who was Mary, and why does her ghost still linger in the shadows of Chicago's past? Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind this haunting legend. The phenomenon of vanishing hitchhikers is a fascinating and eerie aspect of urban folklore that seems to transcend cultural boundaries and geographical locations. These stories often revolve around encounters with mysterious figures who hitchhike with unsuspecting drivers, only to vanish without a trace. One such collection of tales originates from the vibrant city of Chicago, where the urban landscape is peppered with stories of spectral hitchhikers haunting the highways and byways. In the village of Forest Park, just outside Chicago, there exists a particularly intriguing legend of an elusive flapper ghost who is said to roam the streets in search of a ride. This ghostly figure, dressed in the fashion of the Roaring Twenties, is rumored to hitchhike from the long-defunct Melody Mill Ballroom to the nearby Juris Volheim Cemetery, where she inexplicably disappears into the night. The Melody Mill Ballroom, once a bustling hub of activity and entertainment, has been shrouded in mystery since at least 1934. In that year, a young man named Wally reportedly encountered a beautiful blonde woman in a dazzling white gown at the ballroom. After striking up a conversation and arranging a date for the following week, Wally agreed to give the woman a ride home. As they drove through the darkened streets, the woman grew increasingly silent. When they reached the cemetery, she asked Wally to stop the car. Confused, Wally watched as the woman got out and walked towards the cemetery gates. As she passed through them, she vanished into thin air, leaving Wally stunned and bewildered. Since that night, there have been numerous reports of drivers picking up a hitchhiker matching the description of the mysterious woman, only for her to disappear before reaching her destination. Some believe she is a lost soul trapped between the realms of the living and the dead, while others dismiss her as a figment of overactive imaginations. Regardless of the truth behind these stories, the legend of the vanishing hitchhiker continues to captivate and chill those who hear it. Perhaps it serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us to be wary of the strangers we encounter on the road, for they may not be what they seem, or maybe it simply taps into our primal fear of the unknown, reminding us that the world is a vast and mysterious place, full of wonders and terrors beyond our comprehension. Whatever the case, the legend of the vanishing hitchhiker remains a haunting reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. However, when he arrived at the address she provided, he was met with disbelief by a woman who claimed that the description sounded like her daughter, who had tragically passed away 3 years earlier. This peculiar tale gained renewed attention in 1938 when Tiny Hill, a popular band leader performing at the Melody Mill, shared a chilling account of a vanishing hitchhiker on a local radio show. According to Hill's retelling, 3 young men encountered a similarly attired woman at the ballroom who requested a ride home. The encounter took a sinister turn when the woman abruptly exited the car at an unfamiliar cemetery, leading to a series of harrowing events that left one man dead and the others in a state of shock. While the Melody Mill Flapper is perhaps the most well-known of Chicago's spectral hitchhikers, she is by no means the only one. Sightings of ghostly figures, often described as young women in vintage attire, have been reported at various locations throughout the city, including Resurrection Cemetery. These stories serve as a reminder of the mysterious and often unsettling nature of urban folklore, which continues to captivate and intrigue people around the world. Whether these tales are based on real events or simply products of the imagination, they endure as enduring reminders of the thin veil between the known and the unknown. Resurrection Mary, as she has come to be known, is one of Chicago's most famous ghost stories. Described as a young woman clad in a flowing white gown, Mary is said to haunt the area surrounding Resurrection Cemetery, where she is believed to be buried. The earliest recorded encounter with Resurrection Mary dates back to 1939, when a man named Jerry Pallas offered a ride to a young woman he met at a local dance hall. The encounter took a chilling turn when the woman directed Pallas to the cemetery before vanishing from his car. Since that time, numerous sightings of Resurrection Mary have been reported, with witnesses describing encounters at dance clubs, on deserted highways, and even in the back seats of taxis. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of Resurrection Mary's identity and the circumstances of her death remain unsolved, fueling speculation and intrigue among believers and skeptics alike. One of the most famous Resurrection Mary sightings occurred in 1976 when a taxi driver named Ralph met a young woman outside the gates of Resurrection Cemetery. The woman, who matched the description of Resurrection Mary, asked Ralph to drive her home. During the journey, the woman suddenly vanished from the back seat of a taxi, leaving Ralph shaken and bewildered. Another intriguing aspect of the Resurrection Mary legend is the reported sightings of her inside the dance halls near the cemetery. Some claim to have danced with her, only to have her disappear from their arms as mysteriously as she appeared. These accounts have added to the mystique surrounding Resurrection Mary, with many believing that she is a restless spirit trapped between the worlds of the living and the dead. Despite efforts to uncover the truth behind Resurrection Mary's identity, her story remains shrouded in mystery. Some believe she was a young woman who died tragically and is now unable to find peace. Others suggest she is a figment of collective imagination, a ghostly legend born out of the eerie atmosphere of Resurrection Cemetery. Whatever the truth may be, the story of Resurrection Mary continues to fascinate and haunt those who hear it, adding to the rich tapestry of Chicago's ghostly folklore. The accounts of Chicago's vanishing hitchhikers, whether it be the enigmatic flapper of the Melody Mill or the spectral presence of Resurrection Mary, continue to capture the imagination of locals and visitors alike. While some dismiss these stories as mere urban legends or products of overactive imaginations, others believe that they are glimpses into a realm beyond our understanding, where the spirits of the past linger on in search of resolution or redemption. The legend of the Melody Mill Flapper and Resurrection Mary are just two examples of the many vanishing hitchhiker stories that have become part of Chicago's rich folklore. These tales often share similar themes. A mysterious figure appears, often in need of a ride or assistance, only to vanish without a trace, leaving those who encounter them shaken and bewildered. Despite the skepticism that surrounds these stories, there are those who claim to have had first-hand experiences with these spectral hitchhikers. For them, the encounters are all too real, defying logical explanation and leaving a lasting impression on their lives. One such person is Sarah, who, while driving home late one night, picked up a hitchhiker who appeared out of nowhere. The hitchhiker, a young woman with a haunting presence, sat silently in the back seat until Sarah reached the cemetery where she requested to be dropped off. As Sarah watched in disbelief, the young woman vanished into thin air, leaving behind a chill that lingered long after she was gone. For Sarah and others who have encountered Chicago's vanishing hitchhikers, the experiences are more than just spooky tales to be told around a campfire. They are reminders of the mysteries that surround us, the thin veil that separates the world of the living from the world of the dead. As with any ghost story, the truth behind these tales may never be known for certain. Yet, for those who have experienced firsthand the chilling presence of these spectral hitchhikers, the encounters serve as a reminder that the line between the living and the dead is often thinner than we dare to imagine. Whether one believes in the supernatural or not, the stories of Chicago's vanishing hitchhikers continue to intrigue and unsettle, adding to the city's reputation as a place where the past is never far from the present. Whether seen as warnings, omens, or simply echoes of a bygone era, The stories of Chicago's vanishing hitchhikers continue to haunt the collective consciousness of those who dare to venture into the unknown realms of the paranormal. As we conclude this chilling tale of Mary's ghost story in Chicago, Illinois, one thing remains clear. The city is full of untold mysteries and haunted legends waiting to be discovered. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the story of Mary serves as a reminder of the dark histories that lie beneath the surface of even the most vibrant cities. If you watch more video like this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. And also share it with your friends and family. We will be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.